day, beautiful people. Good day. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful. So the universe will open up and pour out more blessings, seeing how room enough to receive. So good day, beautiful people. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, it's the middle of the week, it's the whatever you want to call it. It's the come on, let's get some today. So as I'm waiting on people to come in, um, I'm gonna give y'all a little something to listen to.
You know. Hey, this the last time I let somebody steal my peace. If you ain't adding to the plate, shawty, you can't eat. Don't be acting like you know me, bro. We don't speak. A lot of people come and go, but it won't be me. You can't break me. I just take control of the environment and get them worked up, and then I put them in retirement. I won't lose sleep if you don't have my back, but don't you try to front on me, cause you can't take that back. I'm still God's shot, regardless if they like it or not. I've been busting out the seams, I don't fit in a box. Cutting people out the picture, yeah, you might get cropped. And I don't carry dead weight, so you gon' get dropped. Bringing it back to perspective. I've been so reflective. Had to guard my energy and now I'm so protective. I don't waste time trying to prove myself. I can't please you so much that I lose myself. I think it's way past time I remove myself. I done tried everything, it's time to choose myself. And I don't need your cosign. God did it when he threw another lifeline. Yeah, you know it's my time. I don't get better, I just get better. I let people come and go like the weather. Don't sweat 'em. I don't even wear my energy. I just got them all from the team. And they be like, ooh, they be mad I'm making moves. All up in their feelings like,
Great day, Michelle.
I just get better and I make moves. Hey, this the last time I ever did my light to make you feel better. People try to silence you when they know they ain't on your level. I've been at the point, I don't fight, I just walk away. Rather keep my
Good
peace and
day,
try to be
Alex.
somebody
Good
else to
hump
say
day,
I used to feel
beautiful.
abandonment. Circles stay big and insecurities were evident. Everybody talking, but they don't address the elephant. Read the room, shawty, nothing that you say is relevant. You talking with no evidence. I don't get bitter about it, I just make better boundaries. People think you owe them something, I don't want them chosen around me. I got two modes, that's safety and fire. When I'm triggered, I just load it up and I aim higher. When you take L after L after L, every time you learn something. Every bridge is not for you, sometimes you gotta burn something. I don't talk back, I take names. And watch how they get mad when you change, then they quick to shift the blame, yeah. And you a itty
Good
bitty
day,
crab,
Sterling.
that's
Good
money, yeah.
day.
The only time you see success is when you lucky, yeah. You think somebody owe you something just for nothing, yeah. And you the one that love to talk when you be bluffing, yeah. All I ever wanted was to focus on my own lane. People love to talk, but they don't ever run their own race. I've been taking off cause I've been focused on my own pace. People come and go and I just hit them with the okay. I don't get better, I just get better. I let people come and go like the weather. Don't sweat 'em. I don't even wear my energy. I just got them all from the team. And they be like, ooh, they be mad I'm making moves. All up in their feelings like, I don't get better, I just get better and I make moves.
Good day, good day, good day, beautiful people. Good day. Listen, don't stay stagnated in one spot. Move. If people ain't vibing with you, move. Get out their way. They get out your way. You're gonna be better for it. So I have our affirmations for today. Today is Wednesday, so we're gonna get us a wild offering card and a sacred forest card. So good day, beautiful people. Good day. The first affirmation for today is it's amazing how free you can become when you accept that it's not your job to fix, regulate, expand, or pacify other people's emotional experiences. So much sacred energy gets reserved and preserved. Hmm. Ain't that something? That's a mouthful right there. Ah, good day, beautiful. I'm from Detroit, but I'm in Texas right now. Um, It says, it's amazing how free you can become when you accept that it's not your job to fix, regulate, expand, or pacify other people's emotional experiences. So much sacred energy gets reserved and preserved. First of all, um we can't do nothing about somebody else's emotional experiences. A lot of times we try to, though. We try to take the hurt away from people and all kind of stuff, but they said it's so much freeing when you realize that, guess what, we all got to go through whatever emotion that we feeling at a particular time. Yep. Just like with the babies, we don't want them hurt when they fall on the ground. You know, you kiss the boo boo and, hey, let's make this better. We can't always do that. And so as they get older, they get attached to that. Hey, mommy, daddy, somebody gonna make this boo boo feel better. You're not responsible for other people's emotional experiences. Just like you could feel a particular way about something, and I may not feel the same way. So I'm not gonna take on feeling the way you feel about it just because I don't feel that particular way. It's okay. It's okay that we all see it different. Allow people to have their own experiences. Allow them to have that because they need it. You wouldn't have these particular emotions or feelings about particular things if it wasn't something either you needed to work through, something you need to deal with, something you need to adapt into your life. It's a reason that you have an emotion behind whatever it is that's going on. So I commend you for even recognizing that you have emotions behind stuff. And it don't happen overnight, but just work on it. Just work on it. The next affirmation says, I have a loving, happy, and fearless heart. I absolutely do. I have a loving, happy, fearless heart. I do. I'm taking that this morning because I do. I have a loving, happy, fearless heart. Regardless of how hard I try to be on the exterior, you ever seen one of them pretty suitcases, the shell, they call them the shell suitcases where they hard on the outside, but in the inside, they got so much room and they so uh comfy and got so much going on in there. That's me. I'm loving, happy, and fearless at heart. Um I love helping people. I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy with the person that I'm becoming. I'm happy with the people in my life. I am happy just genuinely because I want to be happy. That's it. I am fearless because I choose to continue to push through every day, no matter what is going on in my life, no matter what has happened. I continue to push through. And so that is fearless. And so are you. Sometimes you just don't know it. So, what your week been like, you guys? Alex, how's the job going? How's your week been going? Michelle, if you here, how have you been doing, sweetheart? Crazy Raw Granny, I hope that all is well. Baby, let me tell you something. I wish I could flip this camera around so you can see what this garage look like. I'm getting it, you guys. We got that card and it said to clean out some more space. I'm like, okay, I got you. And so we threw away a whole bunch of stuff last time, and so my mom, I told you, came up with the idea to say, hey, let's have a yard sale because we got a whole lot of stuff that's probably beneficial to other people and it's not garbage. So we're gonna work on having a yard sale so we can get rid of some more of this stuff so I can make room to make some more memories. I'm happy that I can remember a lot of the stuff, but got a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Good day, Miss Kate. Good day, beautiful. How are you, beautiful? Um, absolutely. Okay, Michelle. It's okay. All is well. Long as you good. Ah. Now this is something. It says, I allow well-being. I must be in joy. It has. It has. It's been busy for me as well because you remember my granddaughter was in the hospital. They let her out, but she got a series of these doctor's appointments. She stayed home from school. So that means she was here with me yesterday while I was running around and doing all the things I needed to do. But all is well. All is well. You are getting things done. All is well. So thank you, Michelle. It says, to allow well being, I must be in joy. To allow well being, if I want to be in the spot of well being, I must be in joy. Let's get it. It says, in the same way that you cannot set your radio tuner to 98.6 and receive the songs playing on 101 FM, you must set your own vibrational tuner to the one of well being. Feelings of love, joy, passion, exhilaration, fun, and interest are indications of your vibrational match to well being. So, I in a minute, I'm gonna tell you. So they said when you reach for thoughts of well-being, when you want to be in a spot of well-being, they said you can't tune in to 98.6 and get the stuff on 101. So you got to tune in into the frequency in which makes you feel happy, in a spot of joy. And so I told you guys, mine is usually music. And so I turn on, and some days it's some trap music, and some days it's some inspirational music, some days it's some meditation music. But whatever sings to my soul and puts me in a spot of joy, that tunes my frequency. So that's what they telling you. If you want to be in a spot of well-being, even when you're not feeling good, if you do the one thing that makes you feel better, it makes you feel better. So if I listen to music even when I don't feel good, even when my stomach hurt, even if my head hurt, I listen to a particular kind of music and it starts to make me feel better. So I'm reaching for well-being, but I'm using what brings me joy to reach for that well-being. Do that make sense? Did I say it right, you guys? she so she's still unable to walk on that leg, Michelle, and I don't know. They said they hadn't seen anything like this before, but we're gonna push through that anyways. And she has an appointment today, and we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. And I think I missed something. She's that's Now that's funny, Crazy Rock Granny, because I see you said I'm slowly working on the craft room. So remember, I took my mom's sewing room. And so that is probably what we're doing too, because now I'm gonna have to share the space with her. Um, and so I'm setting up her sewing stuff out here as well. And so I'm going to make some changes. Like I said, we're gonna have a yard sale or whatever the case may be, but I'm definitely making some changes out here. But the garage ended up being kind of the crafting area. Um, we don't park our cars in here, but it seems to be the crafting area. Um, she sews. Remember, I have the t-shirt thing and all of these herbs and stuff that y'all probably can't see behind me, and all those things. So that's what the garage is gonna end up being. Right there, the crafting spot. So we're gonna get it together because now the home is everybody got a room for they own. And I want to tell you guys, Maddie still ain't slept in her bed, you guys. Um, and so last night I was talking to her and I said, "Hey, Maddie, why won't you sleep in that bed? You don't like the bed that I bought you?" And she said, "Yeah, she liked the bed." And I said, "So why you want to sleep in your room?" And she said, I'm scared. That never crossed my mind, you guys. That never crossed my mind. I was so wrapped up in what I wanted to do because I needed to separate from her because she is a big girl now. But it never crossed my mind that she would be scared to sleep in the room by herself. She almost 11 years old, so I know everybody don't probably know what I'm talking about. But my grandbaby is almost 11, and she a big girl, and so I'm thinking that she needed her own space, but she like, Grandma, I've been sleeping with you. And so I don't understand why we gotta stop this thing. What's going on? She'll tell me last night that hey, when Yaya get here too, he gonna sleep in here with you too. That devil is a liar. So I ain't about to bump beds for nothing. She go in there all day, you guys. Like she play in the room all day. She get in the bed, she chill out in there. But when it come time to go to sleep for the evening, she coming to find me. So I'm working on it, you guys. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So our card, yeah. Well, her mom will be here this weekend because Maddie is graduating next week, and so her mom will be here this weekend, and so her mom and her brother and they bringing some more people with them, and so she'll sleep in there then, and maybe as they are here, that'll give her some. Yeah, that's her playroom right now. That'll give her some, she'll stay in there, but I'm I'm hopeful, you guys. I'm hopeful. Be spirit, you guys, prosperity. The B spirit. And this is so funny. I'm looking at this card and um my granddaughter yesterday, my other granddaughter, was sitting outside while we was um messing around in the garden, and that's all she kept saying is it's bees out here. It's a bee. It's a and it wasn't. It was flies. But she was like, it's a bee. It's a bee out here. And then we get this today letting us know that guess what? Prosperity is on its way. So let's get it this morning. It's a bee. It says in the meadow, the flowers are heady with their sweet scents. Bees flit from flower to flower, their droning sound like the combined chants of 1,000 monks. As you watch, you can sense their focus on productivity and working in community. The result of their industry is golden, amber, honey. Hmm. So as you watch bees pollinating, that's funny because I'm getting spaghetti squash out in the garden, and the bees like the flower that bloom before I get the spaghetti squash. So I am starting to get those flowers that's blooming. And so I will start to see bumblebees, just pretty little, they fat bumblebees. Um, and knowing that they will be going back to use that to make some honey is something if you pay attention to it. It says this card can be a wonderful sign that abundance and sweet energy is coming your way. It also can be a card of productivity and organization. So if you have been indecisive, disorganized, and unfocused, this card can mean that it's time to focus. Reprioritize your life. Have you been too busy with nothing to show for all your work? Decide what is most important and take the steps in those directions. Take the steps in those directions. Prioritize your life. We all got stuff going on. And if you feel like that you've been sitting still or you've been sitting in the house or whatever the case may be, and you doing things, but it don't look like you doing nothing, it ain't getting, they say, hey, prioritize that particular thing because you're doing things. It's just a small amount of things that you don't see as doing a whole lot, but you are. It says to activate the prosperity you desire. This card can also signify that it's time to work hard. Be willing to put in the time and energy, and your goals will be attained. Your efforts will pay off. Bees work together. So also consider those energy aligns with yours and how you might collaborate to achieve your desires. By doing this, good fortune will ensue. And I wish, like I said, I wish I should have well, I have pictures of what our house looked like before my mom went on this whole little rampage. But the thing is that we have worked together like busy little bees, and the whole house looks so much different. You guys, yesterday we put in another dining room table. I brought my granny table from Detroit, and it had been sitting out here in the garage, and I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna get a tiny home, so I ain't gonna need no big old dining room table. And so I just put it inside the house, and it made the house look different. And so we working as a pair to get this home together and prepared for what we need it for. And we want to be comfortable. And I know that you guys do the same thing as well. So it says throughout history, bees and their productivity are admired because they bring us honey, which is associated with the sweetness of life, nourishment, and wealth. Honey is also associated with gold in many legends. The message Bee Spirit brings is that with diligent work, you will gain gold. It says the sweet abundance of the universe is flowing into your life. However, you need to take action and perhaps join with others to align with the frequency of your dreams. Believe that you deserve, and your goal will unfold. So we've rested up, we've planted seeds, we've done all of those things. And they said, hey, sometimes you get to the point where you got to push, you got to do some stuff, you got to be moving. And that's me right now. I'm going to accept that card because you know what? I am doing just that with the clean out, the clean out and the build up at the same time. So I'm accepting that because the prosperity that I've been getting from the just just the cleanup alone, just the we food and the birds and the, oh my goodness, all of those things bring me joy, you guys. Like, I didn't pay attention to all of that younger, and maybe that's not what we supposed to pay attention to. But as I've gotten older, time as I slow down and I pay attention. And like I said, even with this cleanup, things have been amazing. You guys, I put lights in Maddie's room and my mom's room yesterday. It was just to watch them be happy about little things just like that. And so sometimes we lack the motivation. And thank you, Miss K. I appreciate it because sometimes we lack the motivation and we live in a house and we just live there and we just live in the house. But my mom looked at it and she said, hey, I'm tired of looking at the same thing and I want to clean out the space and I want to do all of these things. And she couldn't have done them if I wouldn't have been a team player and jumped on with her because my mom is older. I'm older. So, yep, my back hurt, my knees hurt, or whatever the case may be, but I refuse to allow that pain. I'm going to push past that because it makes her so happy to see her house in the way she wanted to see it. And so it makes me happy to see her smiling and to see the space in which we created, to see food growing. I wasn't no gardener, y'all. I ain't know nothing about no garden. My mom been planting gardens all my life. I could tell you I didn't know nothing. But to get out there and to be in that dirt and to be with her and to see our product from start to finish, the space in which she's creating for my grandchildren. You understand? All of those things bring me joy. And so even on the days when I'm not feeling quite well and we don't do as much as we've been doing, that's my well-being. That's my healthy spot. That's my joy, knowing that I can look at these things and know that I've been prosperous. Because even though I haven't done a whole lot today, and there might been some other days that I didn't, I can look at the things and see that I've done some things and I've made some progress. And that's all it takes. She said, "See, you know, the funny thing is that I find myself talking about gardening with Michelle with some of my friends that don't garden, and they are starting to, hey, and they ask my mom for advice and stuff like that. But you know, how I'm gonna be an herbal goddess and don't use herbs. So I had to take it back. I had to go back. Just like I wanted to tell you guys, I don't know if I told y'all, I had a little something going on in my throat, and I knew it was some inflammation and whatever the case may be. I boiled me some elderberry and some garlic, and then I put some lemon and honey. It gone, you guys, gone. And the thing is that you can heal yourself. You can do that. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you about something that I didn't do myself. And my mom, she took the stuff and she drunk it. I gotta get some more elderberry. But I've been trying to find the elderberry tree. But we got so much stuff in our backyard, I don't want to overdo the yard. But that elderberry helped to get that inflammation out of my throat. Yep, you might gonna be coughing up some stuff, but that's what you want to do. You want to get that stuff out of you. And so, um, instead of always running and getting a pill or running to the doctor, sometimes try some stuff that you got right there at the house. I told you I had the menopause thing going on. I was sweating like a And for those that still listening, guess what? It was some turmeric, some garlic, some cinnamon, a little cayenne, and and there it is, and some lemon juice. And I take a shot of that every morning, and it keep me from wetting up my bed, from sweating every night. And so I'm not saying that it works for everybody. I'm saying that, guess what? Somebody gave me some advice. I did that particular thing. I done twerked it a little bit and it worked for me. And hopefully it could work for somebody else that maybe need it as well. And so it's Wednesday, guys. It's hump day. You are absolutely amazing. You have been doing beautiful. You are perfectly imperfect for you. I am so glad that you stopped by to see me, because guess what? We do love here. So take that energy. Go be blessed. Have a joyful day. Do whatever you want, because you are absolutely amazing. And I know sometimes we don't get told that enough, but you are. And you are loved and you are needed. And so, with that being said, I want you to come back and see me right here tomorrow for the card of the day. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It is Wednesdays, you guys. Before I get off of here, it is Wednesday, it's Wednesday, it's Wednesday. Angel answers, I guess. That's what popped in my head. Because, yep, we're doing angel answers Friday. So, if you like, you can come back, see me tomorrow, but definitely Friday. I'm doing angel answers right here. I will see you tomorrow morning for the card of the day. I love you guys so very much. You are so loved. So have a blessed day. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.